everyone who loves you can handle your rise. Hear me now. Not everyone who loves you can handle your rise. And that doesn't mean they're evil. It just means they're human. Because every time you level up, it reflects where they stayed stuck. But hear me, their struggle with your growth is not your burden to carry. Some people love the older version of you, the one who played small, who settled, who stayed silent, the version that made them feel safe. But when you shed that skin, when your voice got louder, your vision got clearer, your stride got kingdom-sized, it disturbed the false peace they built around your containment. Elevation exposes everything, not just in your life, but in their hearts. But let me give you the balance. Not everyone is competing. Not everyone is against you. Some are just confused. Some are
dealing with people's demons. Let's talk about it, because you gotta get good at it. Especially now, at this time, this season, this year of the snake, this astrological combination, this part of spiritual warfare. You're gonna see it. The demons have come to the surface. Any way you look at it, they're attempted energy grabs. Take that how you want it. You're gonna start to see people's self-entitlement. You're gonna start to see people's unwarranted privilege. And it depends on how you choose to play the game. Use your discernment. In your head, you're gonna have a couple the fuck moments. They're gonna be testing the boundaries. But you've trained for this. And they ain't doing nothing you ain't seen before. It's just a different vessel. You may even see a tantrum or two. Anyway, you're gonna be seeing a lot of trauma that they're carrying. That inner child, that mother wound, that father wound. See, right now they're demons, stressed and panicked. Remember, for them, it's a need to feel bigger. It's a need to feel like they're in control of you. That divine energy. They want it for themselves, but they ain't got it. It's yours. Don't let them affect your mood. At this time, make sure you're covering your crown when you sleep into. That is, if you're still sleeping the indoctrinated hours anyway. Some of you, bro, don't even feel like sleeping or eating, and you feel it coming. You have cleared karma. Don't be quick to go adding anybody else's. And you're probably seeing rabbits, or a lot of rabbits. I'm getting heavy on the rabbits. Cardinals, No Love by Eminem, numbers. We ain't gonna talk. You know, it's like the lottery. Spider. We talking words, pictures, or in real life. Ladybugs, one owl, two crows, two ravens, night birds, talking chirping. And you've definitely been upgrading. We're setting a bar. The reset has already begun. It happened. Protect your energy. Hold the line. Let's keep going.
Like, Ollie, you won big time. I can't do no more laugh, Chosen, because God give you these revelations and let you know what it is, Chosen. You won. And Chosen, listen, I can't, with words, with simple words, I really can't begin to express how catastrophic the victory was. Chosen, you won in a way that words cannot explain. You won in an unimaginable way. Yeah, Chosen. You know, sometimes when we say, Chosen, against all odds, or the deck is stacked against you, it's an exaggeration. And in your case, Chosen, it's a fucking understatement. It's an understatement, Chosen. Usually when you hear this phrase, when people say, oh, everybody against you, and the deck is stacked against you, Chosen, it's usually just a huge exaggeration. In your case, Chosen, if anyone ever said that, it's a fucking understatement, because you have no idea of how many people you whoop.
The chosen one that has hit their first spiritual awakening has went through some form of a spiritual psychosis, where you feel like the whole entire world is against you and after you. And I'm gonna tell you why you feel like that. You feel like that because your spirit is aware that it's in a spiritual battle, a spiritual war. There's been spiritual warfare. See, within your subconscious brain, your soul lies there. And your soul never forgets aka your subconscious brain never forgets anything through each lifetime that you existed. So when this vessel in this lifetime comes awakened, its first spiritual awakening, when it has its first spiritual awakening and it realizes, wait a minute, something's off, it don't know who to trust. And with that being said, that's why most of the times when we get to that point of I don't know who to trust on your first spiritual awakening, you go into isolation. This is actually a protective measure that the soul takes the vessel through, because it knows, the soul, you know that the vessel is not aware of what's going on. So now it sees that it needs to be protected, right? It's like a blossoming flower that has not blossomed yet. It's like a premature seed. You haven't even watered it enough. It's barely even got a taste of water. It doesn't even know what water tastes like yet. So it's relearning how to walk and crawl all over again. It's relearning how to trust all over again. It's relearning how to do all these things that you thought you knew how to do all over again, because you literally have to unlearn life to relearn life.